Julie.
I'm Lindsey.
And we're Deap Vally.
And this is PLOP Radio.
Hola! Yeah, it's always fun to travel around Europe. It's a fun road trip. But I'd say the craziest thing we've seen was probably in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
It's something that you would just never see in America, so I don't want to knock it. I'm not saying it's bad, but I found it crazy. It was all these weird comic strips that made fun of people with disabilities. I just thought that's pretty weird.
Okay.
It was like a charity to raise money for handicapped people with disabilities. So
To go to school, just get an education.
So to raise the money, they were selling the comics that were like making fun of the handicapped people.
In America, that would be offensive, right?
That would be really
I don't
offensive.
think that's legal in America.
It's a different culture there, so
Yeah.
I guess they have like black humor is like a big part of the culture, and that's what we were reading next to the comics. So, isn't crochet popular in Mexico? Haven't you ever seen ladies crocheting and they're talking while they're crocheting?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it gets you talking. Yeah. It's kind of social, you know.
Okay.
There was a really good knitting shop in Mexico City, in El Centro.
But yeah, it's just one of those kind of activities like, I don't know, what would you compare it to that gets people babbling, like chess or
yeah, it's like a bonding activity.
Yeah, so it gets you talking and opening up and spilling your guts. It's actually pretty easy. It seems like it's probably more easy to be in a band with two people, you know, because there's less drama and less personalities.
I'd say it came pretty naturally. The first song we ever wrote was Baby I Call Hell.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all there. The wanting to play loud, play heavy, you know. We're inspired by a lot of female musicians from the 90s. Like Hole. I just discovered Babes in Toyland, which is like now my favorite band. And you know, there were a lot of women in the 90s just playing music and playing loud rock and roll. It wasn't really a thing. It seems like more of a thing now for some reason than it was then. Today's the last day, right?
Yeah.
People are probably pretty tuckered out.
Yeah, last day of the festival, usually people are, you know, kind of tired.
Okay.
And it's rainy out, so I don't know, we'll see. I don't really have any expectations. I don't usually have any expectations of shows because what's the point? They're never right anyway, so.
Yeah, you never know.
That's interesting that you say that Europeans have this reputation for a crazy crowd. I think Mexico does too.
Yeah.
Well, because, you know, you have like better weather all the time, better food, you know. You don't really need as much of an outlet all in one moment. You probably are like having a lifestyle thing occurring all the time. I think also it's impossible to make a generalization about all of Europe.
Yeah.
Like we've played some amazing shows. We played an amazing show in Budapest where people did get crazy and it was awesome.
In Czech Republic.
Yeah, and we played a show in like Austria where everybody seemed dead. So, you know, you never know. It's like there's so many different cultures occurring, so many different types of people, so many different age groups, you know. The younger, the crazier, though. That's a good rule.